95.5 WFMS. Good morning. Hey, it's a Wednesday. Halfway through the week there, too.
Yeah.
Final week of September. And yesterday was a nice, pleasant rain.
We finally got some rain.
Yeah.
We
needed
just didn't
that
want
rain.
it yesterday because it was the Jim Benny golf
We
tournament.
did have about 45-minute downpour.
Yeah.
It was, but no, it didn't seem to stop anything.
No,
so that
not
was
at
good.
all.
How do you continue golfing after your socks get soaked?
It's not comfortable.
No.
But you can make it through it, and we did. Then it broke up and cleared up. It was pretty nice there, too. So we had nice storms come through. You see the beautiful rainbow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, it was gorgeous, too. Well, right now, no rainbow, but it's pretty comfortable. We're at 63 at 95.5 WFMS. Good morning, 612. Jim, Deb, and Kevin here at 95.5 WFMS. I want to thank everybody that came out yesterday for the Best One of Indy inaugural Jim Denny Invitational Golf Tournament.
What a fun day we had.
Really was a great day. It was fun. A lot of folks came out, and, Chris being the first one, I was a little worried about that, but they all came out. Everybody had a good time. We did have some rain, I mentioned, too, that came by for about 45 minutes.
But they knew it. They were prepared
it's
for
part
it.
of the game.
I saw people with rain gear ready to go if they needed it.
Umbrellas and all
Well, that's
that,
why
too.
they have the term golf umbrella.
That's right. I had one with me, too. Big ping on it. It says ping.
It was pink?
Ping.
Oh, ping.
Yeah, that's a brand there.
I know that. I do know that.
Do you?
Well, Griffin golfs.
Oh, that's right.
And I had to go shopping, remember, for his birthday.
Yeah, right. So,
Yeah.
a lot of fun, and looking forward to next year, too. So,
Yeah.
I learned that you're not supposed to wear if you have more than 4 golf brands on at once, you're supposed to, as an etiquette rule, you're supposed to buy the first round. You're not supposed to mix brands,
I
maybe?
never knew that.
Well, that's what somebody who saw somebody wearing 4 logos said.
Right.
I've never heard that
I didn't
either.
realize there's so many rules in
I
golf,
think-
and the etiquette, it would stress me out a little bit.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you can.
A lot of it's made up on the golf course, too.
Yeah.
It's like,
Probably.
these are club rules. This is course rules. So,
Yeah, right.
Like, I never heard that rule.
Right,
Okay, that's fine,
right.
yeah.
So, but God, and my favorite, I was at just one hole where people would come by and have a chance.
You were the greeter.
Yeah, kind of there at the 4th hole. It's a little par 3. But everybody was so nice. It was just great. And, it was just a fun day.
And you raised, hopefully, a lot of money for Taffy's Touch.
Don't know a full count yet because they're still adding, but we had a lot of people that did cash donations over in my hole there. So,
That's
and
awesome.
lady was there. Was she sweet or not?
The little puppy,
Yeah,
little dog.
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
shouldn't say puppy. She's an older dog.
She's
Right.
12 or 14.
She's 14, got a little arthritis, so she would have some trouble. But
she was going and greeting
walking
everybody.
around. Yeah.
Talk
She
about
was-
even tempered, too.
Oh,
I mean,
my
just such a
gosh.
calm thing.
She's
And
so
she's
sweet.
looking for a forever home, right?
She is. Yeah, she's in foster. So you can just check Taffy's Touch Senior Dog Rescue if you're interested in being a foster or maybe adopting a dog, or volunteering.
Or if you have an elderly parent who needs a companion.
That's
you know?
right.
626, Kenny Chesney, JDK on WFMS.
So there's this couple, newlywed. You would think, oh, what a happy time. I
Oh.
mean, that's when you're the
Yeah,
happiest.
the deepest in love at that very moment.
Yes.
Right.
So they decided they would go to the courthouse and get married. This couple lives in Kuwait.
Okay.
And now they are hold the record for the shortest married couple in Kuwait.
What?
Really?
Yeah, they went, and it was a happy time at the courthouse and went through the ceremony. As they went to leave, the bride tripped on her dress and fell.
Oh, that's sad.
The groom called her stupid.
Uh-oh. Well, that's bad.
No.
The bride demanded the judge annul the marriage.
Are you kidding me?
Done. 3 minutes.
Are
It
you
was
kidding
3
me?
minutes after the ceremony, after she had just become a Mrs., she was
See?
not putting up with
See?
that, did not tolerate that behavior and being treated that way. And she said she was humiliated and mocked in front of others, and she demanded that the judge annul it. Should I've made a mistake?
You know, the rule is happy wife, happy life. And
Right.
you did not follow that.
Oh, not even
How does
close.
he not
Not
know?
even 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's your
honey,
bride.
sweetheart, are you okay?
Check on her.
Did you trip on something other than your 2 gigantic feet?
No, that's not good.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
Okay, Kevin, you're not helping.
That's not going to work either.
Yeah, he won't be taking advice from you
Wow.
anytime. So he has now found himself as a single man again. I read that and I thought, oh,
He's a real catch, isn't
3
he?
Well,
minutes.
yeah.
I was also thinking, how do you get it done that quick? I didn't realize the wedding took place at the courthouse,
Yeah.
right where the paperwork would
Yeah.
be.
Just turn right around.
Hey,
Yeah.
why don't you just go ahead and tear that up? 'Cause
Yeah,
we're not going to stay married.
do-over.
Well, it certainly was his mistake.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Even
That's
I
right.
know that.
Yes.
The morning is 6:32 on this Wednesday morning. Kevin, you say it's a happy wife?
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
Absolutely.
Hello?
Kevin. I hate to tell you, brother, but it is not the rule of happy wife, happy life.
Well, what is the rule?
In our house, it is happy spouse, happy house.
Oh, it works
And
both
makes
ways.
Things so much smoother.
I don't know. I like the happy wife, happy life.
Of course you would. You're a wife.
So you're saying happy spouse means
Happy
it goes
house.
both ways.
Yeah.
Happy spouse, house, happy house.
All
Yeah, how
right.
long you been married?
Going on a year now, but we've been
Yeah,
Call
let me
us
tell you,
in
I've been
10.
married 35 years. Trust me, it's happy wife, happy life.
How does that make any sense? That means that we're not allowed happiness and that we're not allowed to couple.
No,
that's
no.
right.
You're allowed happiness just after hours.
That's exactly right. You'll figure it out on, I don't know, year 3.
Oh, my God, Deb.
I'm kidding.
What's your name?
James.
James, thanks for calling.
man.
Yep. Love you guys.
Bye. Thanks, man. 95.5 WFMS. It's Wednesday morning with Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
Well, if you missed it earlier, we shared that a couple in Kuwait who got married at the courthouse now are the shortest married couple in Kuwait because she tripped and went to leave and fell down, and he called her stupid.
Right.
And she turned right around to the judge and said, I'd like an annulment. They were married 3 minutes.
And now she's his ex-wife.
Yeah,
3
right.
minutes.
3 minutes. It's a record right
Shortest marriage ever.
there. Hey, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, this is Steve from Speedway.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, listen, I went to a wedding in Florida a couple months ago, and the bride canceled right before she walked down the aisle.
Oh, wow.
Were you
Oh,
sitting in
my.
your seat as a guest?
Everybody was in church. Everybody.
my.
There
Oh,
was
my.
about 100 and probably 50, 60 people.
She got cold feet.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody just sat there and looked at each other. They give all the food to some kind of shelters and stuff.
Oh, my goodness. I feel bad for the groom.
I'd have gone to the reception anyway.
You know what? Everybody went to this other place that was on a lake and just partied.
I mean, take
Yeah.
your gift back. You can
Yeah.
save some money there.
There you go.
And stared at each other like it was you want to talk about uncomfortable.
Awkward. No kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
It was kind of like the song "Drunk on a Plane." Remember, he
Yes.
gets
Yeah.
up and
That- you know
he goes ahead, does the honeymoon anyway.
But
You're
think
right.
about this. Steve lives in Speedway. He traveled to Florida for the wedding that never took place. Think about the expenses that people incur.
But-
Although, you want, if it's a forever decision, you want
That's
to make
right.
sure you're making
I
the
mean,
right
you
ones.
got to go, okay, I get that. It
Right.
doesn't
Might
seem
want
right.
to, decided a couple days
And they
before.
went to the lake and partied.
That's what it sounded
a
like.
little fun there.
And the shelter ate well. So,
Right.
I mean,
Halfway through the work week now on this Wednesday at 95.5 WFMS. It's that time of the week where you just need an extra little push to get you over the hump.
Yeah.
And that's why, as a public service, we have Kevin's Bad Joke Orthopedic.
public service.
And I just want to say that the person's name in this joke is Jim or Jimmy. There's no reflection on the person in this room with me. Just want to point that out.
Okay.
Just happenstance. Jimmy passed gas in the classroom, and his teacher gets really upset and throws him out. He sits outside the class and can't stop laughing. The principal walks by and sees him, and he asks, Jimmy, why are you sitting outside your class laughing? Well, I passed gas in class, and the teacher threw me out. The principal asks again, well, okay, then, why are you laughing? Well, because they're inside smelling, and I'm outside the fresh air.
oh, my gosh.
Okay. You could have used another name.
Not Jimmy.
No,
That was it.
You could have said Bobby.
Yeah.
No, it was Jimmy.
Johnny?
Timmy.
Tim, yeah.
No,
yeah.
it was Jimmy.
I have a feeling it's true.
Morning, 7-Eleven. Jim, Deb, and Kevin at 95.5 WFMS. Megan Maroney, one of the hottest artists now, upcoming in country music with great hits, and you're going to get a chance to hear her. She joins us right now, too. She's going to be at the 8 Second Saloon this coming Friday, Megan.
Yeah, so excited. Looking forward to it.
You sound like your voice is a little weak. You got a cold?
Yeah, I'm fighting some allergies, but we're going to be just fine.
Don't you hate that?
Well, you're not the only one. I think we are, too. We're sniffles and sniffy.
So do you have a home remedy when you have a cold or a sore throat and you still got to perform? Do you have kind of a backstage home remedy?
I drink a lot of tea, probably an unhealthy amount with honey. I have this little vocal mister thing. So yeah, I do have a little routine that seems to work. So
My grandma used to think a shot of whiskey would help.
that does help with lemon.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have some right now.
So where are you calling from right now?
I'm in Nashville.
In Nashville. Is this early for you? I mean, artists usually stay up late.
I went to bed at a very responsible time last night, so I'm feeling good. Drinking coffee, we're ready.
Well, you certainly have an incredible fan base. My son, who's 27, is a huge fan. He actually turned me on to a lot of your music. And I'm telling you what, it's good stuff.
Wow, thank you.
Can you tell us, when did you learn to play the guitar?
My dad taught me how to play guitar when I was 16. He bought me my Taylor that I play. That was after a bad breakup. I wouldn't stop crying, so he just took me to Guitar Center.
So that was good therapy if you had a bad breakup.
Yep.
So is this something you always wanted to do? When you were that age, you stood in front of the mirror with the hairbrush as a microphone. You always thought this is what I'll end up doing one day?
I really loved Hannah Montana, so I was probably singing into the mirror. But I was going to be an accountant. So
what changed
I
it?
graduated with marketing and music business, but I went to UGA as an accounting major.
Wow.
So she's way better at math than the three of us.
Yeah.
Well, and to make your TV debut on the Today Show, I mean, would that bring a little bit of nerves? Because that's such a big deal.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary, I will say. And it was also, you have to wake up at like 3 a.m. for those kind of things. So I was definitely a little nervous.
Yeah, well, you're normally singing at night, then forced to sing at 7 a.m. That could be a little nerve-wracking.
Right. And same day we did it, John Cena was there, so my whole band was excited and freaking out. It was fun. It was fun. A lot of energy that morning.
Megan Maroney talking about her little trip out of the Today Show. You'll see her this coming Friday.
Great show.
Friday, 8 Second Saloon is the place, so Megan Maroney will be out there. So go out and enjoy it.
8:09 with Jim, Deb, and Kevin on a what could be a rainy Wednesday morning.
So surely this has happened to others, not just myself, but I got this text over the weekend, and if you guys recall, I sent you a text.
Yes, you did.
After receiving the first text.
In somewhat of a panic.
Yeah, and I just said, do you guys recognize this number? And neither one of you recognized the number, and I shared what they had said in the text message. It wasn't anything alarming. They were very kind, and it was someone who knows that I have a son that goes to IU because they said, hey, are you at the game today? So this was Saturday. Are you at the game today? And I said, oh, I didn't know who it was. I don't have him in my contacts. So I just responded, because it's true, no, I'm not today. And
You
I
didn't ask who it was?
No, I didn't ask who it was because I always think that's rude. I think it's
Well-
rude. They have me in their contacts. I don't have them in mine.
I just say...
and that's not really, it has anything to do with I didn't think they were important enough to be in my contacts. I just didn't take the time to do it.
And truth is, you don't put people in contact.
A
You
lot of
remember
times I don't. I
numbers.
usually memorize numbers.
Yeah.
So I didn't respond back. Who is this? I just don't know the polite way to say that. I've done it before, like, hey, help me out. I got a new phone, which I did just get a new phone, but I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say anything. So I just said, no, I'm not today, hoping to get down for another game. I was there for Parents Weekend. And then they wrote back, would love to connect when you're here when we be at a tailgate together. So I'm like, who is this person? And then what was interesting, I scrolled up because I was like, have I had a conversation with them before? And sure enough, about a year ago, they had texted me about a mutual friend that we must have who had passed. And I, in the same situation, didn't say, who is this? Instead, I said, I know, I'm devastated.
You've had multiple conversations with somebody you have no idea
some
who it is.
rando. I don't know who it is. I even sent the number to my sisters because we often have the same mutual friends.
Right.
And I said, do you guys recognize this number? And they both said, no, I don't. And then, of course, my younger sister, she's a couple days later, who is it? I need to know who it is.
Now it's a mystery.
Now it's weird to me that you're talking to somebody that you don't even know who it is.
I think you can do one of those reverse.
I tried the reverse thing, and
Then
that
you
didn't
type in
work.
their number, it didn't
and
work,
then,
okay.
then I sit there and think, what if that person listens and they're hearing this right now? And now I just outed myself because I really do kindly would love to see them at an IU game. I just don't know who I'm looking for.
Are you the one we're looking for?
Right.
I don't know. See, that would never happen with me because I'm not shy about saying, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
That just sounds
But
rude
now,
to me.
to flip that around, when I text somebody that I haven't texted in a while, I don't assume that they know my number, so I'll tag my name. I'll
This
say
is
Jim Denny.
Well, I don't
whatever.
blame them for that. They just assumed I have him in my contacts.
Right.
You know why? Because we talked about the loss of our friend a year ago, and they're probably like, she wouldn't just say that to anybody.
Well.
So instead, I was hoping they would offer some more. Sometimes I ask
clue.
probing questions
Yeah.
so that they'll.
So do you have a son or daughter?
No,
well,
I
they
don't
would
do
know
that.
So
I'll just be like, hey, how's the family? And then I want them to go, oh, Johnny's doing blah, blah, blah. And then I can go, oh, it's Kelly.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten that so far. So
Here, let me do it. I'll text him if you
No.
want. That'd be fun.
You just text them and say, hey, I got a new phone and I've lost a lot of my contacts. Who is this? I've done that before. Then they'll come back, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, it's such and such.
Remember the one I got a while back? Someone texted me and asked if I was going to a party later in the week. It was somebody had the wrong number. And I said, yeah, I'll be there. So what can I bring? And they said, bring some side dish. I said, okay. And then they later go, wait a minute, is this Carl? I was like, no. Can I still come to your party?
I think they said, you have a good day, though. They were very kind about
They kind
it.
of brushed me off.
Right,
I was hoping that maybe in mentioning this right now, I would get the text. But no, I haven't gotten anything.
Okay,
Give it to me.
No.
I'll text it.
Yeah,
for
let
you.
me handle that too.
Yeah. 8:25 with Jim, Deb, and Kevin on a Wednesday on WFMS.
And of course, Deb was just telling us a little bit ago. She got a text over the weekend
Yeah.
from someone that shows up with just the number. It wasn't in her contacts.
Yeah.
So she didn't know who it was.
And I didn't want to ask.
You didn't want to ask. Hey, I'm sorry. Who is
They're
this?
very nice, but we had a little
Right.
bit of a conversation,
So
and I
you
still don't
decided
know.
to have a conversation, thinking maybe you make a little clue
Hint,
as to
yeah.
who this is.
Right.
But it didn't happen even
No.
to this point.
Yeah, they asked if
So-
I'm going to be at the IU game so we could tailgate sometime
Right.
together. I mean, I know them well enough to have a
Okay,
drink.
Narrow that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Suggestion for Deb to find out who that person
Oh,
is.
good.
Okay.
Sure.
What is it?
Put the number in either Cash App or Venmo and see if the name comes up.
That's smart.
If we've ever paid each other, you mean?
Well, no, I think it might come up regardless of if you've ever done that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because it might search the directory for you. Hey, you're like a detective.
That's a
That's
good
a good
idea.
idea.
No, it's funny because I got that idea from this random Facebook site that the women are trying to find out if men are being honest or not.
Oh,
That's
so,
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing it right now. You want to hang tight? We'll
Yeah,
see
see
if.
if
Let's see if it works. What's your name?
Searching.
Tracy.
Tracy.
Oh,
okay,
shoot. It didn't come
It didn't
up.
work up.
Ah.
No.
Hey, put my Venmo name in there. Too.
No, I'm
Pay
not
me.
doing yours.